Hi everybody, it's Keanu again with Cooking with Keanu, Keanu Creations. All right, I'm going to show you how to make this most easiest dessert, okay? So, you're hungry, what are you going to make? All right, here we go. You're going to need a 9 by 13 pan. When I bake, I use my Pampered Chef clay pan. I've had this for over 25 years, okay? It is my favorite. See, I didn't even know what Pampered Chef was until I found out. I went and had a dessert cooked in this pan, and I was like, "What is your secret?" And they said it's the Pampered Chef. I'm like, "What is Pampered Chef?" This is 25 years ago. Well, anyway, I got me one. I've had this 25 years, and if you talk to my kids, nobody touches this pan because this makes all my yummy desserts. But let's say it's nighttime. You're like, "Oh my God, we're hungry. Let's make a dessert." Okay, and you could go and get a cake mix. Can be any brand. I buy whatever's on sale because I mix my cake mix. But yellow cake mix, got that in your closet. And I got this Musulman apple pie filling, the kind you can buy. I can get this in my Dollar Tree for $1. So I usually always have this in my cabinet. So I decided, okay, I'm going to put this on the bottom of this pan. So I put the whole can on the bottom of the pan. All right. And spread it out. See, we're spreading it out. And, it doesn't cover too much of it. So, I Google and I look. You got to remember when cooking and baking, when you cook, you got to know what stuff goes together, what works and don't. And then from there, you just be creative. And if it doesn't turn out, I know you've got kids or your husband or whatever, they'll eat anything. Oh, this is edible. Okay, so just be creative and practice. Okay, don't be afraid. You don't got to follow things to the T. Okay, so I put this can in. You don't have to have this. Okay, so then I had some apples. Some apples, half of them weren't good, and so I peeled it up. You can be green apples, red apples, and so I cut up 3 apples and I added this because we had the apples. If I didn't, well, then it'll just be this can. If I only had apples, I wouldn't have the can. But, hey, whatever works. But I made this the other day, and I was like, oh my God, this is a winner. So quick, like, oh, we're sitting down Netflixing, and hey, let's have it. Now you got all your apples on the bottom, spread them out, okay, because it's going to be like an upside down cake. Then, you know how we have a cinnamon sugar because I'm a sugar cinnamon person. You know how you can have like a cinnamon shaker with cinnamon sugar in it. You always have for your toast or whatever. So just take some of your cinnamon sugar, mix together, and sprinkle it. And you put as much as you like. Like we love cinnamon and sugar, so I'm gonna put a lot. But if you don't like that or you don't like cinnamon, don't put it on. You don't gotta. You don't even have to put sugar because apples are sweet enough, and you can make this less fattening. But me, I love cinnamon, so I'm gonna put. See, I covered it like that. See, so I didn't put a whole lot, but I put. All right, now the next step is you put the yellow cake mix. This is just from the bag. I just took it out of the bag, and you're gonna just sprinkle this dry all over the top. Okay, now I made this the other day with only cake mix, and today, because I made this pumpkin cheesecake bar thing, and they put oatmeal into the flour, and they made like a streusel over the top, and I'm like, okay, what if I put some oatmeal into this? Now this looks like a lot, and this is not even the whole bag. Okay, look, so let me show you this. Look, see how much it is? Okay, so it's all covered, it's all dry. So I decided I'm gonna try put some oatmeal. See, being creative. So I took some of the cake mix and I put some regular oatmeal, the ones you buy. Okay, so I put some oatmeal because I think I want to see if this will give me a little bit more crunch to this thing, because it's, like I said, it's like an upside down dessert. Okay, so I just put a little bit of oatmeal. It's probably about maybe 3/4 of a cup I threw in the bowl with that. I just looked at it because I wasn't sure if it's going to turn out. But anyway, then I got 1.5 sticks of butter, and I melted it in the microwave for like a minute. So now it's like this, and then all you're gonna do is pour this all over the top. So make sure, and it's gonna bounce around like you're like, oh my gosh, this ain't going in, because the butter didn't absorb onto the cake flour. But trust me, when you bake it, it will all merge together nice. Just make sure you try to get everywhere so it can merge, see, because it just like kind of rolls off of it. Like if you had cornstarch and you put something on it, it kind of doesn't absorb the liquid. But do you see how it looks like that? Now I'm just going to put this in the oven at 350. That's it. In the oven at 350, and it takes about almost like 45 minutes to an hour. My oven took about 50 minutes, so it just depends how your oven. Bake at 350. I'm going to stop the video, but I will post a picture of it and tell you how the oatmeal toppings work. But what if you had bananas and you put your bananas, cut sliced bananas on the bottom, and maybe got like even a yellow cake mix or a white cake mix or whatever kind of cake mix you got in there that goes good with bananas that you think would merge well the flavors, and do the same process. You could have like a banana like dessert. It's so simple. But look, this doesn't even take 5 minutes to put together. It takes longer to bake. All right, so I'll post a picture later and we'll see how it tastes. I'll give you the taste test, but let me just tell you that I made this the other day exactly like this, but I did not put the oatmeal. I only put the yellow cake mix with the butter, and we ate this whole pan. Just so you know, it doesn't rise. So even though it's a 9 by 13, when you pick it up, it's kind of like I don't know how to say it, but you're going to need, you're not just going to get one piece. You're going to take quite a bit, and you put that with a little scoop of like vanilla ice cream, just like a little bite with it. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, nice and hot. And we ate almost the whole pan. So just letting you know, it's really amazing and quick. All right? All right. See you later. Aloha.